for an original song.
Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of Sam and Max Season 2, Episode 4, Chariots of the Dogs. We start right off, jumping right into where we left off last episode.
Okay, we're in, boys.
Bosco! Free anti-mind control helmets for the first 50 lunatics to come out of hiding!
I've been telling you, little pals. He's just plain vanished.
We'd better look around the joint for clues.
Good plan, Sammo. Guess that's why they call you guys in for the brainy stuff, and leave the senseless violence to the likes of me.
I deeply resent that comment, Mr. Paper.
Yeah, Flint. We're gonna have to join together and use every detective skill we know to find Bosco.
Well, that's a no-go. Any more ideas?
Let me think.
We could always just look around and see if there's anything useful.
No Bosco's in here.
Well, we've always wanted to look over the counter.
I've always wondered what Bosco keeps hidden back here.
I've always wondered if he's wearing pants back there.
Thankfully he is. Let's see.
Wow, it's everything we needed to solve last year's hypnotism conspiracy.
Whew! I'd kill for a time machine right about now. Of course, I'd kill for just about anything.
Fair enough.
This keypad must control the laser grid blocking Bosco's bathroom.
Oh! Use it to spell boobies! I love that!
Bosco, lasers, and pushing random buttons are three things that don't go well together, little buddy.
Usually it doesn't.
It's Bosco's My First Moai Head toy.
Let's see. What else do we have?
Bosco? Nope, different weenie.
Well, we don't really have much more over here that we can use. Unfortunately. We do have puppies barking in the background, though. Oh, an x-ray machine. Why don't we put the Moai head in there? I mean, our gun would just be silly.
All right, let's have a look at your x-ray, Mr. Moai Head. We'll see what's causing that persistent tinnitus.
Prognosis, Sam?
Either this toy has a tumor the size of an overfed cat, or it's too dark to read it.
Probably a little bit of A and B. Let's see. We do have that up there. That does seem really easy, Bosco.
It looks like...
Say it!
It looks like Bosco's as clever as you are at cutting-edge intellectual humor.
You gotta admit, that is pretty funny.
Well, now we have the code.
It's the x-ray I took of Bosco's Moai Head. A piece of paper inside says 531-8008.
Oh, thank God. Actually, that I'd have to
You
remember
get
that.
it, Sammo.
Let's check in the bathroom for more clues.
I mean, why not? If he's got the bathroom locked up like that, oh, what's this?
As informative as Max Impeachment Weekly is, I doubt it'll tell us where Bosco is.
I'm not going to get political, but it would be funny. Let's go ahead and head in there. Bosco is his own gender? Or not Bosco, well, I guess Max would be his own gender, wouldn't he?
Let's see if there's anything in the bathroom to tell us where Bosco's top-secret bunker is.
A lot of
Or
ways.
maybe the bathroom is his top-secret bunker.
This is exactly where I'd want to spend an apocalypse.
I sense that something terrible happened here.
Ho ho! You don't know the half of it.
Bosco has all his shirts specially treated to block out the thought control rays.
Lest nefarious forces take control of his nipples.
Right.
Bosco's been ordering nothing but baking soda and paper mache. The Bosco Tech Drain Liberator 6000. And I'm not going anywhere near that thing.
Not after seeing what it did to that sludgy delivery guy.
The sound alone still haunts my nightmares.
Let's go ahead and keep exploring here.
Hot toilet wine. Everything Bosco would need to survive for months.
Nippy Valley. Nippy, no.
A nice aged bottle of Nippy Valley.
Woof! Nippy Valley Woof. For party time or any time.
Some idiot left the cork out, Max. It turned to vinegar.
Actually didn't know you could do that.
I would clean up in here, but I don't want to disturb any evidence.
I
A
wouldn't want to
jumbo-sized
do that.
bag of cotton balls.
Don't open it, Sam! I can never eat just one.
You have issues.
Bosco's disguises, each more offensively ludicrous than the last.
I don't know, the cow me hat one seems like something you
It's
get
an
from Canada.
industrial-sized barrel of baking soda. Rampaging Roy Neary with a meat and 2 sides. Recognize that from Easter Island, Max? It's a model volcano.
I'd say it's downright exemplary.
Is there anything else we can use in here?
There's no way I'm touching that towel, not after all the people who've been using it.
But Bosco and I are the only ones who ever come back here.
Exactly.
I mean, true enough. Now, we haven't done this in a while. Shoot something.
What was that for, Sam?
That barrel was looking at me funny.
Ramen. Does it say ramen hammer? Ramen hamper. Nice. Oh, that'll do it.
And the school board said our cases had no educational merit.
Do it again! Do it again! What's that noise?
Aliens?
They've come for us, Max. It's THEM.
Good! About time we found out who's responsible for this travesty.
True. Chariots of the Dogs. It's about time we hit episode 4, and I believe there's only 3 more episodes in this season. Now, what do we get to shoot this time? Should get an achievement for this. I don't remember if you originally did. It is a shame you can't put, like, bullet holes in the car. I wish Steve Purcell would do something new with Sam and Max, but I believe he's working at Disney now, Pixar, writing, like, the Toy Story stuff. I'd still rather some more Sam and Max stuff, though.
Hey, guys. Look, I can explain.
Did you get a haircut, Bosco? There's something different.
Finally see a doctor about that, personal problem?
You guys done?
Yeah, that's all we got.
Good. Now shut up and help me!
What seems to be the problem, Bessie?
That elevator over there, it's horrible! I went inside looking for THEM, but when I got out, I saw my mother!
Ugh!
It gets worse. I ran out of there fast as I could, and when I came out, I was like this! You gotta fix it, guys!
I mean, we could. We could leave you.
What are you doing on an alien spaceship?
I got tired of being scared of THEM. I finally said, bring them on. I built this device that let me predict where they were going to show up next. Then I let them come on and take me.
So, did you get udders, or are you a boy cow?
That's none of our business, Max. What happened next, Bosco?
I used the device on myself, you know, to test it. After that, it's all a blur.
Well, I mean, it worked so well for you, didn't it, tiny-headed cow thing with the neck that creeps me out? And you have udders, so you're a female cow.
Where's this THEM detector device you were talking about?
I don't know. I must have lost it in that elevator after I got turned into this thing.
What is this place, Bosco?
You guys still don't get it? This is it. The center of the entire operation of THEM.
Kinda sparse for the headquarters of a sinister cabal bent on world domination.
You don't need much room when you can go anywhere you want through time and space.
I mean, fair enough.
The place seems pretty empty. Where are THEY hanging out?
I don't know, but you can bet they're around here somewhere, just waiting to probe us and turn us all into freakish animal-human hybrids.
Bosco, Sam is standing right here.
Ouch. Smack Max for that one.
What's with all the volcanoes back in your store?
Guys, try to keep up. Haven't you figured anything out yet? The volcano is what summons the spaceship, fools!
Sam, is it my imagination, or are we being scolded by the guy who's half cow?
I mean, you really want to scold us? You did something stupid and didn't wait for us. You should have waited for us and then called the aliens.
Don't go anywhere, Bosco.
Now where am I gonna go looking like this? Help me get back to normal, guys.
Normal? We'll get you back the way you were before, but we're not promising more than that.
Oh, Max. So let's see. What does the button do?
It's the elevator's emergency recall button.
Well, this is not going to be good for us.
Bosco's again? How'd we end up back here?
Judging from the lack of safety railings and ready availability of guns and ammo, I'd say we've gone back in time. Seems to be sometime in the early sweet mother of mole sauce.
You fools gonna buy something, or do you want to make a baby?
Well now.
I mean, well, come back here. We can talk to... All right.
They're
beautiful.
Hey Max, remember that old carbon dater we got from Sybil last year?
Yeah, we gave it to Bosco so he could keep scanning his weenies.
Looks like he's made some modifications to it. Baby food and bum wipes. If you use less of one, you wouldn't need as many of the other.
I mean, true.
Looks like a weird bread-making machine.
Don't be silly. That's my baby maker. You take a spit sample from the mother and one from the father, mix them together in that machine, and then out comes a happy little bundle of perfection.
Finally, somebody explains how that works.
That's not the generally agreed upon method, Max.
For Max it is. Let's face it. We don't want him actually finding out how to.
You must be Mrs. Bosco.
That's Ms. Bosco. I don't want any part of your oppressive patriarchy.
Fair enough, ma'am. Miss, you.
Who are you?
Sam and Max, freelance police.
Finally, the police. Maybe you can help me catch that fool.
Who did you want us to get?
Which fool did you want us to catch exactly?
That man who just came in here yelling about conspiracies and busting up the place.
Bosco always did know how to make a memorable first impression.
Can you tell us more about the man who trashed your shop?
He took one look at me and screamed.
That should narrow the list of suspects down to any man with eyes.
Then he stumbled back and ran right into my baby maker.
Ouch!
I mean, we're not going to say anything right now.
We can't take the case, but we'll keep an eye out for your vandal, Miss Bosco.
I swear if I ever find him, I'm gonna make sure he gets no pleasure in this life.
I haven't heard a tale of motherly love like that since the Manchurian Candidate.
We're here to help your son.
I don't have a son. You think it's not enough I'm a businesswoman and inventor? A woman's only useful if she's got a son.
It's not that. We're friends with him.
Well, acquaintances.
We know him.
We've spoken to him more than once.
Doesn't matter. I'm not defined by my children. But when I do have one, she's gonna be the most perfect little angel.
Oh. Now we know what's wrong with Bosco.
What was that you said about making a baby?
I'm made uncomfortable by this line of questioning, Sam.
That's just 'cause you're scared of a world where career-minded women don't need to be tied to a man to have a family. This ain't the past anymore. It's the 1960s. They can talk about putting a person on the moon, and I can invent a baby-making machine.
Well, how does this baby-making machine work?
You just take a DNA sample from the mother and the other person and combine them in that machine. Let it bake a couple hours, and you've got a beautiful baby girl. Or boy, I guess. I've already got my own samples in there. I'm gonna test it out tonight after closing.
How do you get the DNA samples?
Isn't that obvious? Saliva, fools!
Well, naturally.
Oh, of course.
that uncomfortable pause.
Where'd you get the father's sample?
Oh, him. Well, I was just in Washington, D.C. for a special occasion, and when I was touring the White House, I met a nice man in a dark suit. He was polite and didn't say much. Seemed like his spit was as good as anybody else's, so I picked him.
Oh.
See you later, Ms. Bosco.
We're gonna pick up some swingin' 60s chicks and start a groovy hullabaloo.
Men.
Cut it out, Max. You don't even like girls.
Oh, right.
You got a problem with women?
Nah, just never interested. With all the general malice I have to get done in a day, girls are just a huge waste of time.
I have never been as turned on as I am right now.
What?
You just never found the right woman, and I never found the right man. Forget the baby maker.
Catastrophic temporal anomaly detected.
Run away with me, Max, my white stallion.
Curse my irresistible animal magnetism.
I mean... I want to see what the responses are.
Ms. Bosco, I really think you should reconsider.
I can already see us, living next door to that nice detective.
Well, it would be nice having someone to do my laundry.
You don't even wear clothes.
And yet I always end up with so many blood-stained shirts. 'Tis a mystery.
Think of your children. What about that?
I won't need kids once I have the love of my Max. He'll be my new little pet project.
Max just isn't that into you.
Oh, geez, Sam, show a little tact. What he means to say is, there is absolutely no way, no how I would ever be interested in you until the day the Earth is consumed by the flames of our exploding sun.
You say that now.
Max is belligerent, recalcitrant, and quite possibly psychotic.
So you're jealous, is that it? Want to keep him all to yourself?
I never knew you felt this way, Sam.
Temporal anomaly detected.
Shut up! It's not like that.
Ooh, Sam.
Max is no good for you.
Oh, I can fix him.
Oh.
Max doesn't even like girls.
They're a nuisance at best.
Hasn't been interested since... Well, when did that start exactly?
I think it all goes back to that time we were... No flashback? Okay. Well, it's been ever since junior high. I'm a bad seed! I can't be faithful to just one woman!
Oh, I'm enough for at least a dozen women. You dog, you.
Oh.
We're from different worlds. I'm from Earth, and you're from the freakiest planet of the freak system.
Opposites attract, baby. You're the only man not falling over himself to get me.
I'm president of the U.S., and you'd make a lousy first lady.
You just don't know what you want. I may not be the first, but I'm the last lady you'll ever need.
You need to run, dude.
I'm married to my career.
They had the ceremony in Canada because it's legal there.
All those excuses you keep making just prove you need me.
Oh, I don't think he has a mommy complex.
Just looking at you repulses me.
And that's from a guy who has a 12-volume scrapbook labeled Things I Have Shed.
You can try to push me away, but I know how you really feel.
I think I'd rather take napalm and an IV drip while being pulled through a wheat thresher than spend another second with you.
You can't get rid of me that easy.
Okay.
Look, lady, you just don't get it. I'm just not into you.
Keep on protesting. It just makes me know you're the one.
Oh, lady, you do got some issues. Definitely. But that was worth it. Poor Max. There's something there we should have taken, probably. Let's go back out and try to take it.
What's this?
It's my chemical sampler. Get somebody to spit on it, and it gives you a sample test tube for the baby maker.
Mind if we borrow it?
Go ahead. I already got all I need.
Got what I need. Well, She doesn't. Hopefully. Psycho. Let's see.
Russians send first woman into space.
Soon they'll send all their women into space.
I wouldn't put it past them. They're too busy
A
having
nice
that.
aged bottle of Nippy Valley brand vinegar.
Ah, some idiot left the cork in, Sam. It's still wine.
Perfect.
Let's just let that breathe for a few decades, Max.
Oh, this will end well. At least now we know how things are happening.
We're better to crunch numbers than in the John. My paws are spotless. Oh, the germs look so young.
Believe that's everything we need to do here.
No timeout needed.
Let's do one last thing, shall we? We've done the cork, which is one of the things we needed to do. Oop, that's the wrong one. No, no gun. Not in the store, you know the rules.
It printed out a card with the Intergalactic Freelance Police logo. Sounds intriguingly futuristic.
Cool. Come here, Max. Max is gonna be a pain, isn't he?
It printed a time card with Stinky's logo on it.
Perfect. Now we just need to scan one more person that's in the store.
What was that?
It printed a time card with a presidential seal and some strange numbers.
Well, we'll find out what that means next time. Thank you guys for joining me for some more Sam and Max, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is